The city looks decimated on the planet, and the road has been blown to smithereens. However, there is a webway portal, and the Eldar are coming. Orks vs Eldar 40k battle report. It's coming right up. Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. And if you're new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with the Wonders of Warhammer 40k, then please subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss an upload. Right, I am back with Richard, Capatan Morgans Wargames. Hello Richard.
Hello Nick.
And today we've got something totally different for you because I am playing my Eldar and Richard is playing his Orks. So straight away let's have a look at the Eldar force, which is all the way over here. One continuous clip, how about that? Okay, so I've got a Spearhead Detachment. Now, this is a bit of a themed list. It's my first outing in 8th edition with my army. So, the theme is to take all of my tanks that I own, so 6 tanks. Now, I did try to get a battalion in this, however, I also wanted to play the Avatar. I nearly dropped him for 2 HQs to give me a battalion and more command points, but, well, I didn't because I wanted to play him. So, heading up the force is the Avatar of Khaine. I've got 3 troops. There's some Dire Avengers here with a Shimmer Shield and Sword, or Glaive, whatever it's called. And then over this side we've got the Guardians, squad of 10 with Scatter Laser. And then we've got a squad of Rangers, just 5 guys there. I've then got my newly painted, well, I painted them over a year ago, Howling Banshees. Never been used, so I'm looking forward to using them for the first time. I've gone for Mirror Swords there. And we have 3 Wave Serpents. All the Wave Serpents here have Scatter Lasers. We've got the Targeting Relay on all 3, and this one in the middle has a Spirit Stone. Then on the back we've got 2 Fire Prisms with Targeting Relays, and then the Valken there, which has Targeting Relay, the Pulse Laser and just the cannon on the top there. Like I said, I was scrimping for points just to the fact that I wanted to use all 6 tanks. But there is my army. Right, so let's have a look at Richard's Orks. Okay, so we've got a sea of Orks here. There is some proxies because Richard is only just getting this army together in preparation for a tournament. So Richard, what have you got?
Right, I've got a battalion and a spearhead. In the heading up the battalion I've got a big mech in mega armour with the relic power core. And he's got a custom force field and custom mega blaster. Behind him is a weird boy.
Yep.
He's the proxy. Then I've got 3 lots of boys, a unit of 20, a unit of 30, a unit of 10. And then I've got a Spearhead Detachment, and this is going to be the Specialist Dreadwire Detachment as well. I've got 30 Gretchen. He's headed up by the big mech with a shock attack gun there, which is going to be the souped up shock attack gun.
Okay.
I've got the Drakari as the pain boy. I've got 5 tank busters, 2 bomb squids, and then I've got 3 lots of looters. 1 squad of 15, 1 squad of 10 and 1 squad of 6.
Okay, excellent.
And that comes in at 1462 points.
Right, here we go. Yes, we are playing 1500 points today because we're a bit pushed for time. So let's set up and find out what the game is going to be. Okay, so Richard is just setting up, so I thought I'd do some more talking. So I am playing the Aliotic Craft World tonight, and my Warlord trait is the one that gives my avatar an extra 2-inch movement, so he's going to be moving 10 inches in this game. We are playing a chapter approved mission. I'm not sure what the one we rolled was called, but it's the one with 4 objectives in the middle of the board. The 4 pillars, there you go. So they're spread out, so that's what we're playing over. At the end of each battle round, if we hold more objectives than our opponent, we get a point. And at the end of each battle round, if you kill more units than your opponent did, then you also get a point. So Richard is currently setting up, so I'll let him finish and we'll be back. Okay, so Richard has fully deployed now. Everything is on the table. These blobs of looters on the building, surrounded by Gretchen and boys. More looters. There's a big squad of boys at the back. I'm assuming they're going to be doing the jump in a minute. And then you've got some more boys here and Gretchen. Pretty hard up in the corner. I thought Richard might have been spread out a bit more, but obviously he has a plan. I have infiltrated my Rangers just up there. So we now need to see if Richard can seize the initiative. So far he's rolled 2 6s for deployment and map. So let's find out what he's going to roll here.
I'll change the dice.
Change the dice. A new dice.
No.
4. No.
Now, let's see if a blood angel's on would have done it. No.
No.
So
Definitely not seizing. Okay, so it's going to be the Eldar turn 1. Okay, so Eldar movement phase. I rejiggled the tanks around. This Wave Serpent is empty. Put the Fire Prism on there. This one's got the Howling Banshees on, and this one has the Dire Avengers. Then I put the Fire Prism up over there. I moved and advanced these Guardians just to fill this space, trying to block any units coming in with the jump. So we are now ready to shoot. So Richard did reveal the reason why he puts the army back a little bit more was to stay in range of an extended force shield. He's played a stratagem to give him that. So he's got a 5+ invulnerable save. Right, let's see what shooting we're going to do. Okay, so first target, the Rangers are going to shoot the Warlords, the big mech just there. He is in mega armour. So let's get some shooting done. We need 3s. And then we need 4s. We've got 1 6, so it's just a mortal wound.
So he's taken the wound.
Yeah, and then you get a, do you get a
I've got a save
as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
Save. Yep, 1 mortal wound done. Okay, so next I'm going to shoot this Wave Serpent at the squad of boys, just in that line there. So we've got scatter lasers on there. So here we go. We need 3s. And it stops rolling, all in apart from 1. And then we need 3s again, strength 6. Okay, so that is 5 saves. Okay, 5 saves coming up.
5+ is needed. 3 mate.
Okay, right, second Wave Serpent at the same unit. So scatter lasers again. We've got 3 1s there. And then 3s again, so that's only another 2 saves from Richard.
Both saved.
Both saved. Okay, so let's see if we can shoot better with this one. We are a bit rusty. They've been in the case since 7th edition, so okay, here we go. Come on. So 4 saves that time.
1, 2, 3, 4. No.
No, 4 dead. Okay, so next is the scatter laser from the Guardians, just out of range of the boys, so it's going to have to go on the Gretchen just there. Okay, so scatter laser coming in, all hit, and I assume we need 2s on those, so we get 2 through.
So 2 6-ups.
6 up. 1 makes it. Okay, next we've got the Fire Prisms and the Valcom. Okay, so this Fire Prism at the boys, this is the unit of 10 boys, so I've got 4 left to kill. So I'm going to shoot it with dispersed gun. So how many bullets? It's D6, I get 6. Okay, so strength 6, we need 3s to get the bullets out. That is not a good roll. And then we need 3s again. So just 1 gets through. Saved. Okay, so next is the Valcon with the pulse laser. So we've got 2 shots, needing 3s. Then we need 2s. Okay, both in.
5s needed. 1's died.
1 down, 3 left. Okay. Right, next up, the Fire Prism over there. Okay, that fire prism can just about see one of those boys, so we're going to shoot them again with the dispersed gun. So how many shots? No! Okay, that's got to be command point then, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, re-roll. 3. You've got 3 left. Come on. Right, we need 3s. There is a 1 there. And then we need 3s again. There's a 2 there. I'm not rolling very well. I need a Necron dice out.
But no,
one more dead. So there's just 2 guys left. But I've run out of guns. Okay, so that's the end of the shooting phase. Let's see if Richard can foul morale. I don't think he will, because he must have some sort of orc goodness that stops that happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, of course they have the mob rule, so they're not going to foul morale. Nearly got first strike, bit disappointed in that. So, well, there you go. That is the end of Eldar turn 1. Let's see what the orcs can do now. Okay, so orc turn 1. Some very careful moving for the orcs here. None of this just charging forward. They're trying to stay in range of everything. There's lots of daisy chain going on. We are now into the psychic phase. So Richard, what have you got?
Well, on the units, the boys over here.
Yep, at the back.
Wall path. Wall values are 7. 18 inches of him. They get an extra attack.
Okay.
I'll get +3 because he's a warp head as well. So
3 plus 3, yeah? 6.
I've got 7 left on command point that one.
Command point.
Yeah, so 5, that's 8, that goes off.
Yep, goes off, okay.
Then the big one, the jump.
Yep, what do you need for this one?
7 again.
7, okay.
+3, so 4 + 3 is 7.
Yep,
So
goes off.
And the jump.
Okay, we've got some moving orcs. Okay, so Richard is targeting this one by the looks of it. These guys, how many have you got in this unit?
30.
30 boys jumping there with their orange helmets. Okay, it's going to be interesting. Okay, so these guys have moved in this semicircle around here, and we are now in the shooting phase, and Richard is now going to shoot. So, where are you going to start?
2 tank busters into you.
Tank busters into this, so going to be at -1.
I'll get reroll all hits against vehicles. So,
Okay.
so I get 1 6. Yeah, reroll that one. So 1 goes through.
One goes-
which is Dakka.
Okay.
So see if I get it. No. Oh, because it's Dakka, I still get to reroll. No. So one goes through.
Okay.
I believe it's strength 8. Yeah, strength 8.
Toughness 7. So 3s.
Yeah.
Yep.
-2.
Okay, so I've got a 5+ save. A 4. Nope. And the damage, D6 damage on this.
4 damage.
4 damage -1.
So 3 damage.
3. Okay, 30 boys shooting into the wave serpent with their pistols.
Hitting on 6s.
Quite a few 6s there. Very small dice. Let me get closer. 5 6s, so you get 5 extra shots.
2 more go
2
through.
more. Okay.
So now 6s.
6s to wound.
No.
No. Okay, so now the looters, and they're going to shoot into this fire prism here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I get 3 shots apiece.
3 shots apiece,
So
yeah.
that's 45.
Just 45 shots, that's all.
Yeah, I'm playing more Dakka, and when I'll be showing off.
More Dakka and showing off.
Yeah, which takes up, I've got no more command points left.
Okay, CP's gone, well that's good news at least. Let's see if we can survive this.
Hitting on 5s.
Okay.
Because of that more Dakka, 5s and 6s are exploding. Re-rolling 1s. So let's take the 6s and 5s out. These are re-rolls.
Re-rolls of the ones.
So I get another 2 out of that. So that's
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
13 6s, so you get 13 more hits, yeah?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 deckers, 5s and 6s, 4 at the moment. I've got 4 1s, 2 more for that.
You enjoying yourself rolling these dice?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so strength 7, toughness 7, winning on 4s.
3, 6, 9.
9 saves at -1, 2 damage each.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 plus save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 get through, so 12 damage. I'm on 1 wound. Okay, Fire Prism actually has 12 wounds, unlike the Wave Serpent, which is 13, so it is going to potentially explode from being destroyed. A 1, no, it does not explode. However, that is first strike to Richard as the prism is destroyed. Okay, so these guys now, the Bad Moon looters, are going to show off and basically shoot again. So shooting into the Vulcan this time.
30 shots.
2 shots each. 5s to hit.
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What about the 6s? Do you get that
6, 7,
special? Yeah.
8, 9. Because it's still more decker.
Right. Looters are brutal. My tanks are going to go down very quickly, I think.
So, what I've got 5. And 5 is 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 2 more there. So, these are 4s again. Not as many at a time, so just 4.
4 saves, yeah?
Just 4 saves.
Okay. Okay, so 4 saves, we need 4s, and we do not save any.
So that's 8.
8 wounds on the Vulcan. Okay, so Richard is shooting the 10 looters into the Vulcan. He just rolled his dice, he's got 1 shot each. So 10 more bullets coming into the Vulcan. Needing 5s.
No, needing 6s this time.
6s only?
You're -1.
Oh yes, yeah,
But
-1.
I do get the 1 extra. No, but I get 3 exploding dice. No.
Okay.
1, so no. So 3 go through at -1.
Okay, got a wound as well, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So 4s. No
No,
wounds.
or miss. Okay, so the next set of looters, there's 6 of them shooting at the Vulcan, and we've got 3 shots each on these guys. These need 6s again, yeah?
Yeah. Get 3. Get 3 3 rolls. None. But I get 3 for the decker. And a re-roll. No, so it's just 3 again. And 2 go through.
2 wounds. Okay, 2 saves coming up. Saved 1 of them, so that's another 2 damage. Okay, so 2 boys from the units I didn't destroy last round, shooting into the Wave Serpent. Nothing. Okay.
Right, so now it's my big boy.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot. I get 2d6.
Who's the big boy?
Attack, shock attack gun.
Oh right, the shock attack gun.
The Wave Serpent next to your avatar.
Okay.
Get 7 shots. Now it's a strength.
You roll for the strength, do you? So strength 10?
Yeah, that's a shame. The 11s with a mortal wound.
Okay, so normally hitting on 5s, but my -1 means it's hitting on 6s. Gets 1 through.
No.
No extras. Well, what's that for?
That's the decker.
Oh, you do get extras, right?
Yeah,
okay.
there's no 1s to reroll. So 2
okay.
go through.
Yeah.
3s. 1 goes through.
1 wound. Okay, let's get a dice. Okay, so I get no save on that, so we're going to see how many wounds I get. 1 wound. I do have a Spirit Stone on that though, so on a 6 I can stop it. And I rolled a 5. Okay, so that is the shooting phase over. We're now into the assault phase, and first of all, these 2 boys have just declared a charge on my Wave Serpent. So let's see if we can shoot them down. Okay, so I didn't record that. I just rolled my Overwatch and I didn't get a single 6 from either the scatter lasers or the shuriken catapult. So Richard's going to try and get in. Let's see if he can make his charge.
I get 8. I need 8 on the dice, but I can re-roll. Not on them, I can't actually.
Okay, need an 8. No, not quite. Okay, so there's here we go on those boys apparently. So he's going to re-roll one of those dice. No, definitely not in.
They don't want them.
No. Okay, so now it's time for the big unit to assault. So Overwatch. Okay, see if we can shoot a little bit better this time. We're looking for some 6s. We get 1 6 on a scatter laser. Strength 6. 2. No, miss. Okay, so assault range. What do you need, Rich? You need an 8?
On the dice. I get 8 on the dice.
Okay, he's in. Sure it's 8, yeah? Not 9.
No, I get +1 to the charge.
Okay, so next up is this unit of boys, yeah?
Yeah.
Coming in onto this Wave Serpent. So, how many inches do you need for this?
Again, it's 8.
8
With
again.
a re-roll, so.
Right.
So
8, you're in.
And I'm in.
Of course, I need to Overwatch that, so here's my Overwatch shots coming in. I get 1 6 and no wounds once again. Into assault around the Wave Serpent. I've got 10 wounds left. I doubt he will survive, but let's find out. So, what are you going to attack first?
So with the Wave Serpent, I'm going to use my 3 tank buster bombs on that unit.
Okay.
All hit. Hit. Need 3s. Because it's strength 8, so.
Yep, 3's them.
So 2 go through at -2.
-2. Okay, so 5s. 1 saved. Damage 1 -1. I see you always still get a 1.
Yeah, it's a minimum.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 wound gone. Okay, so we've got 135 attacks coming in from these guys. So yeah, it could be a lot of dice rolling here. So the first lot of dice. How many have we got here?
50.
50 dice. Needing. What do you need? 5s.
No, 3s to
3s. Okay.
Melee, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's what we're good at.
So they say. I think you're just good at dying.
Right, so that's first lot.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Do you want to just
12,
wound with those? Because
13.
I might not be here.
Well,
I've only got 9 wounds left.
now need 5s.
Okay. Okay, so 19 saves from the first round. So, okay, so I had 7 wounds in total, and now the next round of shooting. I've only got 2 wounds left, so I think this is self-explanatory. What's going to happen here as Richard rolls a bucket of dice. Okay, so yeah, easily reduced to 0 wounds. So let's see if we explode on a 6. We do not. Okay, so now the assault on these guys. We've got 2 tank buster bombs.
Hitting on 3s. Both hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. No wounds.
No. Okay, so 15 attacks coming in. Needing 3s.
Now needing 5s.
5s. Got 3, 4-ish. 5. 5 wounds. Minus anything?
No minuses.
Okay. So 2 go through. 2, just 2 damage, 1 damage each?
1 damage
yeah.
each. So
Okay, so 2 wounds. Okay, the Wave Serpent hissing back, needing 6s, no 6s. Okay, so that's the end of turn 1 for the Orks, and he now holds more objectives than I do. He's got that one there, this one here, and that one there, so that's a point. He's killed more points, more units than I have, so that's another point. And he's got first strike, so it's 3 points to 0 after turn 1. I'm going to move into Eldar turn 2. Okay, so Eldar turn 2. So looking at the table, I thought the best thing to do is just have some fun here, because those looters over there are going to cause me a lot of problems. However, I did sort of play the mission as well. So what did I do? I disembarked the Dire Avengers just into the piece of terrain there, and then moved the Wave Serpent into the building there. Fire Prism didn't move. The Avatar moved up, ready to assault the boys just there, and the Wave Serpent just moved slightly forward, still within range of the objective, just trying to protect the Avatar from being shot. And then I moved the Guardian slightly to the objective as well. Moved the Vulcan into the building, trying to get a bit of a cover save if I can. And then I disembarked, before I moved here, sorry, I disembarked the Howling Banshees, and I managed to get them within 1 inch of these boys, ready to assault them. In the shooting phase, I rolled atrociously. I hardly killed a thing, to be fair. This thing pretty much missed. I did 2 mortal wounds on the 2 guys here with the shield, just popped the shield off. And then I shot a couple of boys out over on this side with the Wave Serpent, and then a good chunk of boys from here, from the Dire Avengers, reducing these in numbers down to around 10. Of course, I assaulted with the Avatar. I took 1 wound in the assault, killed another, I think it was 4 boys. They haven't failed the morale due to the Gretchen behind. These tanks over here shot into the Gretchen with the Wave Serpent, just trying to reduce the numbers because of objective secure on here. And then the Fire Prism shot into the Looters over here, killing 3 of them. In the assault, the Howling Banshees killed 4 of these Orks and then died heroically in the assault back. I also shot these guys into the Warlord, taking another wound off. Right, okay, so that's the end of the Eldar turn. So let's see what the Orks can do in their turn 2. Okay, so Orks turn 2. Thinking about the mission here, just fell back onto the objective to secure that point, whilst the Gretchen here did a daisy chain, taking those 2 objectives. The Looters didn't shoot particularly well. They did manage to take out my Rangers on the building here, but the tanks were unscathed. However, this tank did die from an assault from these boys here. Only just. I lost my last wound on the last dice, and I didn't explode. So Richard killed more units and is scoring all of the objectives. So he's now on 5 points compared to my 0. However, it's now the Eldar turn 3. Okay, so Eldar turn 3. Full concentration on this big blob of Orks. Moved the Guardians into range with every gun, shot them all in. I shot this Wave Serpent into them. These Dire Avengers moved up here and shot into those guys, killing them all. And then this Wave Serpent and Fire Prism shot into these guys here, getting them down to 4 models. However, they didn't fail any morales. Over here, the small gun did shoot into these tank busters, killing 1, and then 1 did die from the morale check. And then the Avatar is just mulling around over there in the building, killing a Gretchen. And that's about it. So, that is the end of my turn. Let's move into Orks turn 3. Okay, so turn 3 for the Orks. So, this guy up here with his mega armor did the jump just behind the building, and along with these guys they assaulted my Fire Prison, killing it. It didn't explode. In the meantime, the Looters managed to shoot out the Avatar. He was just, well, we measured out it was equal distance between the Wave Serpent and the Avatar. So of course Richard chose the Avatar, killing him outright gives him Slay the Warlord. And then over here his 4 boys came in. I killed 1 from Overwatch. I killed 1 in the assault, so he wasn't able to claim this objective. So I'm holding this one, and Richard is holding these 2 with his daisy chaining of the Gretchen. So no points scored on either side. However, Richard did get Slay the Warlord, and he killed more units than me, taking his total up to 7. As we move in to the Eldar turn 4. Okay, Eldar turn 4. So I moved the Guardians out of assault, ready to shoot them. Shot with this tank, only killed 1 guy, so I had to shoot 3 of these Dire Avengers to kill him off. I did do that, which gives me this objective, assuming things don't change in the future. These did move, however. I moved them to get as close as possible to that guy there being a character. My Wave Serpent is already the closest thing, and I shot him. And the Wave Serpent shot atrociously. Actually, my dice rolling has been really bad in this game. I didn't do any damage at all. However, the Dire Avengers here shot in and in total did 1 wound. I've done 3 wounds on that guy so far in the whole of the game. That was my turn 4. So we're going to move in to turn 4 for the Orks. Okay, so Orks turn 4. So using the jump, 1 squad of looters came all the way over here and shot into my Dire Avengers, wiping them off of the board. And the tank busters and that guy went into the Wave Serpent that was there, killing that. And then over here the other looters shot into this tank, taking it down to 2 wounds, scoring points for being on the objectives and also for killing more units than me. Taking Richard up to 9 points. I have 0 points, Wave Serpent on 2 wounds, a few Guardians, so I have conceded the game. So it's a victory to the Greenskins. Okay, so there you go. That's a fun game.
Brilliant game.
Yeah.
It was a learning experience for us both first time playing on the new armies. So,
yeah.
Well, an old army, but new to this edition.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, quite interesting. Obviously, I did struggle quite a bit with that game. A few things. The mission didn't really help. The objectives quite close together.
Yeah.
And then also
the map as well.
Yeah, the map. It's hard for me to take units off as well.
Yeah.
Where you obviously had big units, and also I did roll quite badly.
You rolled atrociously. Those white and blue dice would be going to the bin if it was me. But yeah, no. You didn't do too. There wasn't too much in the game you did wrong. The amount of bodies I had on the table gave me board control, and you just weren't getting through them. And couple that with my first turn, when you did shoot the small unit of 10 boys, I had 5 up invul on them, and I made a silly amount of 5 up invuls.
Yeah.
It's not something that will happen every game, but you get you get that in a game that it can turn out to be crucial, because it meant you couldn't go anywhere else. You were trying to get that first strike, and that's a point down. And in a game where you're not scoring many points per
made it hard work,
yeah.
Right from the beginning. And obviously your list is part and parcel of like a section from your tournament list.
Yes, it's pretty much my tournament list.
Yeah, so it's always going to be a tough list for me to go up against. And wow, I mean, your looters, they put out a lot of shots, don't they?
Yeah.
The whole army actually was really good at shooting. Don't know what's going on with the Necrons. We need to shoot better.
Yeah, I mean,
that was like the volume of shots, just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I think I had one turn where I rolled minimum on them, and every other turn was sort of 2 or 3 shots per model, and you're getting 45 shots. Even if you haven't got more Daka on them and you had -1 to hit, I was still getting loads of 6s with the re-rolls on the ones, and I think what was it on average 19 wounds going through.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah,
so you got to make those saves, and if you don't make those saves, it kills things, even multi-wound.
And obviously you're going to one of their local tournaments. How many points is that going to be?
2,000 points.
2,000. So obviously once we've got your models completed, we're going to obviously do some hard practicing. So going to see a lot more of the Ork Army on the table, and hopefully I'll try to make a few more competitive lists for you to face against and get some good practice in.
I mean, you've got Nids, you've got your Eldar, and you've got your Necrons. So you've got 3 armies that I can face that will give me different, but I love playing against your Necrons. It's an army I'm used to, so that's the downside to it for you. But and getting your Necron dice out might help.
I think that might definitely help.
That'll make a bigger difference too, because those dice were atrocious.
So I think on that note, thanks for coming around.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure again.
Yeah, that was the first outing with my Eldar army. However, I do have a video showcasing the whole of my Eldar army. If you want to see that, then check out that video just over Richard's face. And if you're not subscribed yet, start now and hit the Edict Beer icon to keep up to date with the Wonders of Warhammer 40k. Beam me up. My outros are just going all over the place.
You're a little slow on the beam me up, aren't you?